So for those of you that came late in the room, welcome once again. Enrique Becco here from SqueezeMobi. What we're going to be talking about today is queue rep management, and I'm going to be demoing a really cool WordPress plugin to all of you guys and showing you basically how you can combine not only reputation management and mobile, but also then strategically upsell these businesses on Facebook campaigns, on SMS campaigns, and also take positive reviews that customers leave for businesses and make them go viral, which kind of just adds freaking icing on the cake when you can push it out and make it go viral, driving even more people back into that business. And the thing is, the thing I want to know from everybody, I want to get some feedback. And for those of you that came in a little bit late, this is an encore of yesterday's training session, so we're just going to cover the exact same stuff. So if you wanna basically see it again, then feel free, but there will not be any new material that we're going to be covering today. If you came yesterday, just want to put that out there for everybody. All right. So second thing, who here knows how to opt the customer into basically an SMS list as well as an email list, get them to leave a positive review, an actual positive review on Yelp, not just give them a link and let them leave any type of review, and then share all of this on social media. Give me a yes, or give me a no. Give me I learned that yesterday, or give me a I will learn this very soon. All right, I'm getting quite a bit of no's, and I'm getting quite a bit of no's, and that gets me excited because this was that is not true anymore. Because what we're going to go through today is in 5 simple steps. I'm going to teach you how you could do all of that from A to Z and do it with all one tool. Okay? Not doing it with multiple tools, but doing it all with one tool. So the first step, let's start first by generating some leads and going through how we can generate qualified leads, because there's a ton of businesses online that unfortunately people are not that they're not even necessarily the best reviews. And one of those examples that we're going to be talking about, I talked about the taco example yesterday, and I'm still dreaming of tacos. I had dreams last night about tacos, so I'm going to stick with Enrique's Taco Shop that we're going to be going over. Hopefully that makes some people hungry. It's making me hungry. I haven't eaten too much today, so right when I get off this, I'll probably be even hungrier than before, and I'll go to the gym, and then I'll have something really good to eat. So let's bring up Yelp right here, and let's look up. I'm going to stick with the San Francisco example in California, and let's look up taco shops in San Fran and see what we find, if we find something good. Now, a lot of these taco shops have a ton of reviews, as you can see. For example, Pancho Villa Taqueria, 1,327. El Gallo Giro, I think. Yeah. And a lot of these, and some of these even have over 1,500. La Taqueria, El Farolito has 2,346. Now that's pretty big. And if we look at these, we see a lot of these have good reviews, either 4 or 5-star reviews. Now, question: if we see that some of these have 2,346 reviews, how hard is it to build the case that Yelp is actually getting a lot of traffic that's impacting a local business? If we print this page off, is Yelp getting a lot of traffic that is impacting the business? That's my question to you. Of course, they're getting pardon my language, they're getting a shit ton of traffic. Over 2,000, some of these have reviews. That is a huge amount of traffic. And if these businesses then have bad reviews, there's a lot of people that are seeing them too. So if we go to the next page, we still see that there's a lot of good reviews. So one of the things we could do is we could focus on some of these either that have a low amount of reviews and say, hey, your competitors are getting a lot more traffic. I'm going to show you how you can get even more traffic. For example, Pancho Villa Taqueria, once again, over 1,000 reviews. Or another cool thing that we can do is find one of these that does not have the best reviews. Now the best business to target is one that has 1 star, 2 stars, but if we can't find that, then let's just get an example here. Dos Piñas, they only have 3.5 stars. Now that's not too good when all these other businesses have either 4 or 5 stars. So among the crowd, if you're trying to choose one of these taco shops, you're probably not going to go to Dos Piñas. All right. So let's look at them, and let's look how they look right here. And then what we want to do is we want to sort basically by rating. And if we hit on rating, first what's going to come up is the best rating. So we click on it again, and it's going to resort it by from worst to best. And that's really valuable for us, because when we now see these, we can print these off, we can circle these, we could take these and go to that business and really show them that there's a lot of people unsatisfied, unfortunately, and who knows why? The best one is if it's a place that that you've been going to, and you could do this for any business. I'm just using Enrique's Tacos and Dos Piñas, but you could go and do this with any business. But the fact of the matter is that this place might be good. They might serve really good food, and most of the reviews are good. But what if there was this waitress, this waiter? Maybe he was an Englishman. I don't know. His name was Neil, and he has a thick English accent, and he was a little bit of a jerk. I don't know, and he just messed up the experience for everyone else. Or it could have been Avi, and he was putting cockroaches in the tacos. You fired his ass later on, but until now, he was messing up people's experiences, and then they went on Yelp and blasted Dos Piñas because it doesn't necessarily reflect on that one person, but it reflects on the entire business. So we're going to take these reviews, we're going to print this off, and we're going to save this. Or either print this off or take screenshots, put it in your PowerPoint, okay? And first I see Avi sending me an email that he wants me to promote him, make him an organizer. Okay, Avi, there you go. And the way we're going to do it is just print it off, circle out of these reviews, and be able to target the business. So let's look through these. The first thing we want to do, we probably want one that's going to be a little bit more recent. Okay, so let's see this one. This one's from a couple months ago. Went in at 8:40, hungry after work, really craving the fish burrito. Let's see what this person is saying. The guy at the counter ignored us. that might be Avi, that might be someone else, but never greeting us, nothing, and their charges were voided, recharged the credit card, and then saying I'm closed, basically kicking them out. And this is terrible, terrible customer service. So what are we going to do? We're going to then go and incorporate this in our script. Question: if I call you up and I say, hey Brian, hey Norman, hey Steve, hey Larry, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about your business. What are you going to do? I heard that you have terrible customer service. Your waiters are kicking people out. They're not serving people. Is that going to capture your attention? Of course it is. Exactly. And it's the same thing with these businesses. If someone calls us and tells me, hey Enrique, hey, I've heard some bad things about you. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And of course that's going to capture my attention immediately. And the fact of the matter is that's how you want to go in to the business when you're dialing this business, saying, hey, I've noticed that people, and it takes some of these actual quotes and incorporate them into your script when you're talking to that business owner, and providing them after that with a solution. Hey, I have a solution. I've been in your shop, in your taco shop before, and I loved the food, and this solution also is going to involve driving a lot of the repeat customers that have had a great experience back into your taco shop, on top of improving all of your reviews. Now, do you mind if I stop by for 20 minutes and tell you some of my ideas? When we go into step 3, how are you going to actually set these businesses up? The way you want to set them up, once you go into that meeting, once you end up closing that business, and I'm going to show you exactly some of the things you're going to want to pinpoint based on this WordPress plugin. What you want to do is you want to also then lead in with some promotional material that's going to be given out to the waiters, the waitresses at the cash register, and it's going to be incentivized. All right, so I'll show you how to create this, but all you do is you go to qrstuff.com right here, go to qrstuff.com, go to website URL, and you point that website URL at your basically your mobile landing page. So I have one of my mobile landing pages here. This is going to be my Dos Piñas landing page, and I'm just going to take that in there. You see the QR code automatically changes, and then when someone scans that, it goes directly to that mobile reputation management landing page. And that's what you're going to want to put in some of this promotional material that you leave, and you train those waiters and waitresses how they can get much better conversions. And one of the ways that you're going to want to get better conversions is incentivizing the campaign. Now, don't those tacos and those extra chips look yummy? Because they're making me hungry right now. If you don't give someone a free taco, if you're not giving them something really cool, they're not going to do it. They have no incentive. They have no reason to actually make it happen. So you always want to incentivize your campaign as well, and then that's when you're going to be hitting them from 4 different angles, whether it's the reputation management angle, the SMS angle, the email marketing angle, and then spreading that virally from the social media angle, so you can take that business literally to the next level and create a full-scale campaign. Does that sound good? Now I'm going to show you how to create those campaigns. Does that sound like a deal? All right? Cool. Now, how do you actually funnel only the positive reviews, the positive experiences? Because if I had a terrible experience, does Dos Piñas want Enrique's experience on Yelp? Hell no. Hell no. You know, they don't want that. They don't want me blasting their business on a site that gets a ton of traffic. So let's go into our plugin right here, and let's add a new company here. And when we add that new company, all we're gonna do, we're gonna basically do the same thing. We're gonna go and call it Dos Piñas here, and let's put the URL as the company's website. Let's find that. And actually, this is going to make it easier because otherwise I'm going to just delete the other one here. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, new company, and what is their website? Okay, dospiñas.com. Okay, great. URL, Dos Piñas. And the stars, I don't know, let's put orange rounded stars today. I'm going to add the company. And this is where it gets cool. Right here. Alright. We go in here, we edit this, and we go to the mobile form, and we can now choose a theme. So I'm going to choose, obviously, Mexican food, since this is a Mexican restaurant. So I'm going to choose my Mexican theme. And when I go in here, I could say, you know, leave a review and get a free taco. All right? This is where it gets cool, when you start putting this thank you text. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works and how it all funnels through. But let's see where we can actually leave a review here for Dos Piñas on Yelp. Right here where we click write a review, I'm going to take this URL, I'm going to copy it, and if someone leaves a 5-star rating, you say thank you for coming in to Dos Piñas, and we are excited that you left a great review. That you are excited that you had a great experience. We would appreciate it if you also left a review, if you also shared your experience here. Okay, and some people are saying, or one person says, you know, regarding incentivizing a review, you are only incentivizing the review on your site. You're not incentivizing the Yelp review. All right, but if people had a great experience, then they can also share that review on, for example, Yelp or anywhere else as well. So if someone had a 5 or a 4-star experience, then you create those texts for them. And if someone had a 3-star experience, then you say, you know, thank you for being our customer, and we apologize you did not have the best experience. We will take your feedback into consideration. All right? And of course, you're going to be crafting that specifically for these special businesses, and that's how you're going to create that campaign. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool because this review does not end up on Yelp. All right, this is the review that ends up, and they could take from their site. They could leverage that in order to use it, and then when if they did have a great experience, that's the time you funnel them on to Yelp. All right, and you can even add a coupon here as well, and we're going to enable this sharing option, and only for the 5-star ratings. And this is cool because this is when we hit that Facebook viral angle, but we're not going to do that just yet. All right, let's go in here now. Let's edit this one more time, and let's see exactly how this looks. All right, so Dos Piñas. Let's, I'm going to launch this. And 1 second, I did not copy and paste that in there. Okay, I'm going to grab this URL again. And great, okay. And let's see how this mobile reputation management landing page looks. It looks pretty cool. And they can then leave their name, they can leave their email. If you want to disable the email option, you could do that as well. And they can then leave a rating as well. Now let's also look how this looks in the browser. So if we just refresh this page, then this is how it looks in a browser. So if we make it a little smaller, then we could see how this works. And right here, basically, we put Enrique here. We put Enrique at SqueezeMobi. We put a rating here, and we put fantastic time. We submit that, and once we submit that, then boom, great. Now we have this text right here, okay? And if I click through, I then look at Yelp, and I can also leave a review as the customer on Yelp. Now, let's say I put 2 stars here, and I click submit. Oh, it's not there anymore. So only the strong and positive reviews are funneled through. Okay? So only the positive reviews are funneled through, and this is perfect for those businesses that are not having the best luck with reviews, and they can also then take the feedback. You collect the feedback, you create analysis, and you analyze all the bad reviews, and you pinpoint as well in different strategy sessions for them, how are you going to make your business better? These people are having a terrible experience because of this one specific waiter. All right? Because of this one specific waitress. Everything else is good, but this one specific waiter is just messing up the experience for everyone, and that's why you've been having these terrible types of reviews. So let's go into the second thing. All right? How do we now hit it from the SMS angle? This is also cool because not only will they leave a review, but we can collect their phone number at the same time. So I'm going to go into to my SqueezeMobi platform right here. I'm going to click on keywords. And when I click on keywords, hopefully it didn't log me out. We'll see. When I click on keywords, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lease a new keyword. So, I'm going to maybe lease SF, like San Francisco taco. All right, let's lease it. Let's see if it's available. I think it probably, okay, this one's not, so let's do, taco, I don't know, taco 9, and let's lease that. All right, and great, we now have taco 9. So when I go back into my reputation management plugin, then I'm going to go to interaction, and I'm going to enable SMS here and put taco 9, and that way I'll save it, and now this is linked up with my SMS platform, which is really cool because all I have to do is go back into this SMS platform for SqueezeMobi, and I'll go to contacts here and just do two simple things right here. I'll just create new, and then I'll call it, Taco Dos Piñas list. I'll take Taco 9 and I'll add that right there, and then I'll call it Dos Piñas Taco Shop and say, thank you for your review. We will be in touch with specials on our tacos. All right, for a month. You don't want to text more than for a month, and you could even include a coupon in there. That is the coupon they receive for going through that process. And all you do is save, and now they are on that auto responder. All right, if you want to hook it up with the SMS platform that a lot of you guys have access to, and they're basically hooked up. And now what happens? How does this work? Easy. Let's go back to our platform, Dos Piñas. Let's refresh, and now there's a mobile number field that wasn't there before because I enabled it on the plugin. And same thing right here. If I refresh this, now there's a mobile number field. And if someone puts their mobile number and then clicks submit, they automatically get opted in to that list, and you start building an SMS list for that business that you can then easily log in to the back end of your platform and just do a quick SMS blast, drive people back into that business. It's really simple. It's really great, and that makes it awesome. So Okert asked a good question. Hey, why would they add their number? Why? Because you can make that as another stipulation. You get the coupon for leaving a review to your phone. All right? And it really depends how you structure with that business. So let's also hit it from the email marketing angle, because this business might want to build, and it really depends on the business. Let's say it's a financial services business. Okay? They might not want to build an SMS list. It's a financial advisor, and at the end of his consultation, he's trying to get reviews as well in order to leverage it with future customers, but he doesn't really want to build an SMS list. He's not going to be texting his people, but he knows that they're on their email, they're on their BlackBerry all the time. These are people that are interested in stocks and financial management. He wants to take and build his email list so that he can then send them different types of stock tips directly to their email. How would you do that? You basically log in to your Aweber account or to the business's Aweber account, and this really depends on how you want to manage it for the business. Some people like to manage it and give credentials to the business. Some people like to manage it themselves. All right, so we just go here, create a new list. This is for Aweber. If you're using GetResponse, it's very similar. And let's do this for, test taco. And let's see, list name is available. Great. And all we do then is right here, we save settings. And you will want to also then go right here and turn off the opt-in, turn this off. Okay, click yes. And once we do that, we'll just save it. This is Aweber, yes, Ken. This is Aweber. I just set up a new list in Aweber. I'm just showing people how to do that real quick. All right. we just click on previous follow-up editor after we clicked on follow-up, and we say, dos piñas, thank you for your review. Aweber is an email management platform, and you can also use GetResponse. Hey, and you personalize it with the first name and say, just, hey, thank you for opting in to, or thank you for leaving a review. We will be in touch with specials, with special offers and discounts. Okay? Cheers, Enrique from Enrique's Taco Shop. Copy and paste that. Make sure you also do the plain text view and wrap long lines there. Delete that first name. Why? Because that decreases your spam rating. And then you save the message. And let's now test it out. Let's see if this works. And how can we do that? Easy. We just go here and we go to 10minutemail.com, 10minutemail.net. This is a great way to create dummy email addresses, 10minutemail.net. I like to use it a lot for testing and things like that. And we then go back to Dos Piñas. We refresh this. The great thing is now it is hooked up. It should be hooked up with that Aweber list. Actually, it's not. I did not hook it up yet. Test Taco. Let me go back to the plugin and actually go in here and hook it up. Okay. So we go to interaction and we click on here Get Response, and we basically put Test Taco here, and let's see if this works. We go down here. We go to Save Changes. Oh, someone's telling me that it was that I chose Get Response instead of. Did I do that accidentally? Sorry. Save Changes. And let's take that dummy email address right here. Refresh this page that's our test. Put in an email address. Put in some type of phone number. That's also going to be a test. Enrique. Sorry. Right here. Cool. Copy and paste that in here. Put that email. All right. This is taking, for some reason, it won't let me copy it. Okay, great. Now let's leave a good rating. Awesome. And let's submit it and see if this works. Okay. Let's see if that works. Now, sometimes it takes about 5 minutes, so it might not, but it should work. Okay. So I'm going to try to refresh this and see if there's anything in my inbox. No, it might take a little bit of time. So we'll check up on that and see how that worked. Now, once we do that, what can we do? What can we do with this? When we start building this list for the business owner, what can we do? Right? It's that simple. Literally in 5 minutes, you can have a business owner up and running with a list, which is fantastic. And then let's say it's a financial advisor. He can then follow up with stock tips, with a weekly newsletter. Even Enrique's Taco Shop can then follow up with discounts, maybe on a Monday or a Tuesday around lunchtime when everyone's at work. He knows they'll get it, and then he'll have a full house for lunch, which is awesome. The last thing, what you want to hit it with, is that viral traffic angle. And this one's the biggest. I love this one. This one is really freaking cool. Okay? Because you can share this on Facebook. You can tweet about it. You can share it on Google+. And the customer can do all these things and make it basically viral, driving all this traffic now back into the business. Let's see how that all works. We go back into our WordPress plugin right here, and we go edit dos pinas, and we hit, if you remember on this mobile form, we hit that social sharing option, that 5-star rating. Now you only want to share it if that customer had a great experience. So when we press Save Changes, and as you saw, the last review that I put in here, I put a 5-star review. But there's one more thing that you could do with this, okay? And that is going to be, let me just X out of these to make this so I could see everything, okay? What's going to happen is right here we go on, we're going to edit this one more time, and we're going to then go to interaction as well, and we can then put our Facebook page URL, our Twitter profile URL, or Google Plus page URL. So let me put our Facebook, I'm just going to put the SqueezeMobi one. You obviously want to put the businesses URL in there, and we click on Save Changes. And what then happens, if I leave a 5-star review, I click Submit on here. Then not only can I share the review, I can also follow that business on Facebook. And I can even hook that up maybe with a Facebook fan gate. With a like fan gate, I could hook it up really with anything I want. With the share your review, if I click on share here, what happens? Boom. It shows me this awesome. That's the review I left. I can share it on my own timeline, on a friend's timeline, in a group, on a page I manage, in a private message. You could share it basically on anything, which makes this extremely, extremely powerful, making it spread virally. So, what I want to ask everybody, do you see how powerful this is? I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint, and I just want to see, do you see how powerful this is? How you can hit not only the reputation management angle, not only the mobile angle. What if they don't have a mobile site? What happens then? What happens? That's another great thing, because if I go here, here's visit our website. This is mobile optimized. If they're not, if it then does not redirect to a mobile optimized website, another upsell. Social sharing function. They don't have a Facebook fan page. What happens? Another upsell. You start being able to set this up, and it perfectly leads as the foot in the door for everyone else. Okay, for all of your other upsells. So I wanna ask everybody, who on here thinks that they can close a business with this plugin? Go into a business and sell them on an entire campaign extremely naturally by just presenting them with their bad reviews. And I see a lot of yeses. I see a yes, awesome, and that gets me excited, because this is extremely powerful. And like a lot of people are saying, it's also a good add-on to a lot of other things like directories and things like that. What I want to present to you is the QRep Management plugin, which includes 5 themes that Sharon just released actually yesterday. This is an amazing, amazing piece of software. You get all of those functionalities, being able to share, being able to hit it from the reputation management angle, being able to hit it from the mobile angle, the Facebook angle. You get all of that, and we're going to be going over a little bit more in depth. If you're already SqueezeMobi millionaires, then you might have heard some of a lot of this. But Saturday, how to integrate the SMS platform a little bit more in depth, and also then upselling that business on mobile sites, SMS, and mobile apps by leveraging this platform as well. And that's basically just as a bonus for everyone getting in on this. Plus, we included a bonus that everyone gets as well, including these different types of themes. Now, what about QRep Management Pro? That is the single license on the front that you can use with one business. The developer's license that is QRep Management Pro includes that developer license. You could use it on with hundreds of businesses if you would like. You could do whatever you want to do with it. On top of that, there are 12 more niches. There are 12 more themes that get unlocked. Sharon has not put all of these themes in there. Why? Because she is going to be surveying all of you guys in order to make sure that you guys with her are hitting the correct themes. On top of that, what did she put in there? Entire WordPress theme. If you don't have one, you're going to be up and running as an offline consultant with your own theme as well. On top of that, 12 flyers. The flyers are very important. Flyers are so important. Now, we throw that around like it's just a useless piece of marketing material. It is not. Why? Because you're going to have to create a flyer for every single one of these businesses. When you go in that business and you set them up, you need somehow for that cashier, that waiter, that waitress to redirect that customer to the actual landing page. So you need to integrate a QR code into that flyer. You need to integrate a way for them to actually get to that mobile reputation management landing page. And that's why Sharon includes as well 12 flyers that can target these different niches that you can then easily customize. On top of that, an ebook and 12 postcards with a sales video and source files on top of that. She's also including a 100% money back guarantee. If you try to use this and it does not work with the business, if you leverage this method that I just talked about, it does not work for you, she will be more than happy to refund your money. What about a SqueezeMobi bonus? So we went in and we created more templates, more logos that you can upload so you can leverage these different niches and hit these different niches. And we went outside of her own niches and hit the art school, hit a grocer as well, car rentals, as well as construction and movers on top of that, as well as a music school. So those are the special bonuses that you are only going to get if you get in via us, including, so the main offer is the QRep Management Quad Threat WordPress plugin that you get the single license, as well as the mobile training and those bonuses that I talked about. If you want to get the upgrade, which is the developer's license and the 12 additional themes, the consultant theme, this is a way for you to hit businesses from different angles and cover the entire offline spectrum. All right? And so before I actually talk about this, who here is excited? Who here is excited about this? Because this is an awesome plugin. I want everybody to get in on this. The WordPress plugin is only $9.95, and if you get the Pro version, it is only approximately, I don't know, it is on a dime sale. On that, it is about $40 more, but you can hit any business that you want with that. So actually, this is incorrect. Don't actually go in through this link, okay? Don't go through that link. Go through the link I sent you on your email, because that is not the correct link. So if you're going to get in on this, then go through the link that I sent you in the email, and Avi will put another link in the chat. Avi, do you think you could put the link in the chat as well, and maybe create a redirect real quick? Okay. All right. Let me give me 1 second while we create this. Create the redirect link. If you can create the redirect link as Sharon2, Avi, if you could do that, then that would really help because I did not do that correctly. And I will. Let me give you guys that that correct link. All right. We're gonna create just a pretty link to make it easy on you, but it is gonna be SqueezeMobi.com/Sharon2. It is not available yet, so give it one more second. But that is going to be the link for this, okay? SqueezeMobi.com/Sharon2. So it does not work yet, but give us a couple minutes, okay? Now, all right. I think it should be working. I'm gonna test it out. All right, it is working. So you will get the SqueezeMobi bonus. Now, there are 97 people, and I believe last time I checked, there were approximately, and I can actually check right now. I could check right now, but there were approximately 27 bonuses left. So if you want to get the SqueezeMobi bonus, then I recommend that you get in as soon as possible and get in both on the single license and then the pro version. Once you get the single license, get that pro version because that unlocks even more themes and is just a crazy deal. All right. Tracy, yesterday it was a public webinar. Okay, so I'm not sure. Get in touch with our support though. Okay, Tracy. Get in touch with our support. Now I want to see. I want to make sure. Was everyone able to get in? Give me a yes. Give me a no. Is everyone? Let me see who's in. I just want to see. Okay. Brian, what autoresponders support the system? Great question. GetResponse and Aweber. And if your autoresponder, I don't know if you know this, but if you can opt people in if they email. Let's say they email, your list name is brianb@aweber.com. If they email that list, they will automatically get opted in. Okay? So if that technology works with your autoresponder that you use, then it will work with this plugin. So I'm not sure if MailChimp does that. If you can create a list name and then shoot an email to, let's say, joe@mailchimp.com and it opts you into that list. If it does, then it will work with the plugin. But you have to figure that. You'll have to go and do that research kind of yourself as well. Okay. Can you share a Aweber list with your client by them logging in? Sean, no. I would. So it depends how you want to do this. Okay. It really depends. I recommend you don't give access to your Aweber account to your client. You could create a separate Aweber account for your client. I recommend that you do the management on their behalf and you charge them for it. Okay? Stan, glad you're in on this, that you got in yesterday on this product. All right, so is everyone in? Because Sharon is going to be closing this up, I believe, within 48 hours. I believe this is only a 72-hour launch, so this is going to be closed up in 48 hours. And if you want to get in on one of the SqueezeMobi bonuses, let me actually double check on how many there are left. I will double check right now, and let me tell you. Okay, 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Now, let's see. Okay, I'm just logging in. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, so, yup, we have officially 9 bonuses left regarding that before we hit that $200 mark. Okay, so, and for the bonus, you get it automatically via Warrior Plus. All right, so check your Warrior Plus and just make sure that it should say affiliate bonus there. All right. Joe, the $9.95 version is not the same as the Pro version. The Pro version, the functionality is the same, but you don't get the additional themes that you get with the Pro version. Okay, Joe? All right, guys. So we're going to be wrapping this up. Norman, I hope you find that bonus. If not, get in touch with our support. Okay? And I really appreciate all of you coming out. We're going to be in touch. We have another pretty cool webinar that we're going to be doing this Thursday at, I believe it's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be going over how you can integrate coupons into your campaigns for business owners. We haven't really talked too much about coupon creation, but you want to be able to make crazy coupons so that they convert for these business owners and that people actually redeem them and that they drive the traffic back into those local businesses. So that's what we're going to be talking about on Thursday, and I'm going to send out an email about that tomorrow, and you should see it in your inbox. So please check up on that. That's going to be, and I'm going to be demoing actually another cool software. Actually, Henson might do that. Okay, so that's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern, and Avi, I think, yeah, that's going to be 10. It's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. All right. So thank you all for coming out. If you want to get in on this, we do still have a couple bonuses left, and I will send the replay of yesterday's session a little bit. Okay. So thank you so much, Luis. Please, can you shoot us an email again? Okay, and also shoot Sharon a direct message through Warrior Forum, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate it. Talk soon, everybody.